See, someone already said hi, even though we are live.
This is my first live video.
It's your first live video that's actually going to stay on my channel.
Oh, I feel so privileged. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
So, what are we doing today?
Alright, guys. Hi! Say hi.
Hi.
You guys are kind of far away right this second, so I can't read your comments, but you guys can still comment. We'll read them afterwards. They're crooked, too. I'm going to have to go fix them.
We'll turn with them. No? Okay.
Okay, so I told you guys yesterday that we would be doing a So You Bought a Cricut, Now What video. And the only way I could think how to do that would be bring in someone who knows nothing about the Cricut.
Nada.
Do you know nothing?
I know this is a Cricut.
This is a Cricut.
And this is, I think, their newest model.
This is the Cricut Explorer Air 2. Do you know what the difference is?
Nope.
This is 2 times faster than the Explorer Air 1.
Oh, so that's why they called it the 2?
Yeah.
Not just because it's the second Cricut?
Nope, it's the same exact thing, it's just faster.
Okay.
With certain materials. So, you guys want to tell them your name?
Oh, my name is Dustin. Nice to meet y'all.
So, I can't tell how many people are here.
There's 8 million.
8 million people. Okay, so we're going to go over everything. We don't have a Cricut in the box, but this is what you would get in the box. You would get
a Cricut.
Okay,
Explorer 2.
What else would you get in your box?
You're gonna get the electrical adapter.
You're gonna get an electrical adapter.
It's like a typical laptop adapter. You're going to get a USB cable.
Yep.
But this thing does Bluetooth, right?
Yep. So we're not going to use that today, but if you wanted to, I'm going to have him plug it in so you guys can see where you would need to plug it into.
Rocket science right there.
Yeah. So we're going to just talk about the machine for a second.
We got some vinyl.
Okay, so the project we're making is vinyl decals. He wanted something for his laptop because I told you yesterday how he took mine off my old computer.
Come on, I gave you a way better MacBook Pro.
Okay,
right?
So for vinyl decals, we'll get into that in a second. We're going to talk about the machine. Pretend like you just pulled this out of the box.
All right.
So what do you need to do?
It's nice and clean.
It's even pretty. Somehow it got these pretty flowers on it. Somehow. Okay, so you can't use it until what?
Step 1. Give it power.
Okay, so more power. So let's turn the machine around.
I'm not a wizard, so.
And show them where they plug this bad boy in. I'll just hold the machine up for you.
All right. So plugs in the back.
Right in the back. That's where you're gonna plug this thing in, and then he's gonna plug it in. I'm gonna go grab you guys because we're gonna.
If you are a kid watching this, make sure you have adult supervision.
I don't know why a kid would get a Cricut, but if they did.
You never know.
Okay.
You never know.
There's some crafty Auntie Tays out there that might be kids.
True.
Right.
You can buy your kids a Cricut for Christmas.
All right, we got power.
Privileged children. I'm gonna go grab you guys, and I can read your comments. And.
Can I push the power button?
Yes, he already found the power button.
Super easy, people.
Yes, it is very easy. So we're gonna have him design and everything, guys.
Oh,
all right.
Man.
So I'll try not to get too crazy and shaky. I don't like holding the camera. But okay, so he found that the power button is, where was the power button?
Right there. Power
Okay.
button.
And then there's also some really simple buttons and a dial right here, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We're doing.
I'm going to turn the camera around and get him so I can actually see what we're filming. Okay.
I'm guessing I need to open it.
You do. You need to open it. So let's open this up.
Ooh.
And oh, I forgot to do this because you don't get it like that. I'm going to put this away. So this is just fresh out of the box.
Well,
It's
I'm
saying
guessing.
bad connection. Let me turn off my Wi-Fi. Hold. Good thing Tay's there, you know, adult supervision.
Yes. Sharp object.
Okay, so now you have these 2 spots right here. What do you think those are for, babe?
Well, I think this one is for the cutter.
That's the B spot. So how would
B
you
spot.
open it? And that B is for blade.
Well, I'm guessing it's like that.
Okay.
So you flip the switch.
Okay.
Do you just drop it in?
You just drop it in. No, don't close it yet. Just
Drop
drop
it in,
it and then close
snap it.
There you go. The other side is for your accessories. It's an A.
So.
Yay!
Yay,
She's
other
actually.
accessories.
I was saying yay to the comment.
Oh, wait. Here's an accessory. Maybe.
We're not going to use it right now, though.
I know, but maybe a pen goes in there.
It would, but let's not break my machine.
Okay.
Okay.
Why would you assume I would break your machine?
Because I just heard it when you press this down. Listen. Oh, wait. You did something, and it made a noise. Okay. So, Tay. Okay.
Okay.
So, now we have it plugged in and turned on. We can put this guy away. So, you'd only need him if you don't have Wi-Fi.
Uh-huh.
Or your Wi-Fi's, your Bluetooth isn't working. Okay,
Right.
so now we are on our computer. So now that you have your machine plugged in and turned on, that was easy enough. We're gonna go to,
You'd have to install the Cricut design stuff, right?
yes, so you
Which
would,
I heard is pretty easy.
it is, and we might have to do a tutorial specifically on that
Later.
later, because
Yes.
we already have it done.
Yes.
So what are we in right now? Do you know what this is called?
This is called Cricut Design
It's Design Space 3. Do you know how,
Space.
do you know that it's only available to special people who know that it's available right now?
Oh, you're special, babe.
Well, all of them are special.
Oh, they're all special too.
So you go to designspace.cricut.com or something. I did the link yesterday. And it's the new design space. You guys can see it. It's pretty. Okay? So we're just going to do a simple image.
Okay.
Okay? So we're going to act like you're going to upload an image.
Okay.
So what do you think you would go to?
I would Google it.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
You could do that. So you're going to go over to the sidebar where it says
New?
image. No,
Image.
new is new project. So we're
Oh,
going to go
okay.
over to image.
Because I'm importing an image.
Yeah. And you're going to go over and filter it on the right.
Right here.
Yep. You're going to
Okay.
filter that. See that right there? And you're going to go to uploaded. Okay.
Uploaded.
All right. So you've got a lot of pictures in there. Why don't you just pick something that you want to cut out? There's a lot. You can go faster than that. I think there's an SF in there at the bottom.
Yes, let's do that.
There's a lot. So
Is it possible to search for it?
I think so.
But is it?
Yes, search. But I would have had to tag it.
Oh,
So sometimes I'm
okay.
not the best at that. There it is right there.
Right
so we're
there.
going to click that.
Oh yes, the best image ever.
Okay, click it and then click
Insert.
insert image. Good job. All right.
Look at this. We're making movement, people.
Okay, so now you're going to resize it to the size that you want. So how big of a decal do you want?
Well, I don't know. Let's go with 6 inches.
Okay, so resize that to 6 inches.
And you can drag it.
Yeah.
It looks like I could rotate it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to do that.
So just move it up to the corner and measure
Okay.
it out to 6 inches. So you move it up to the corner.
And it keeps it proportional.
Yes, unless you unlock it, which they can do. They can read or watch the Design Space tutorial if they want to know all that. But if you wanted to skew it, you would just unlock it and it will skew it.
Unlock.
But you don't want to do that because you want it to stay.
I don't.
So this is how you unlock it and you could make it skewed.
Okay.
Why don't we add a shape just so we could do like a... So move it, now that you have it 6 inches, zoom out a little bit.
Zoom out.
Yeah. Let's add a circle behind it so we can cut out 2 different shapes.
Okay.
Okay, add shape. Shapes.
I'm supposed to be figuring this out.
Okay, sorry. I'm going to have you add a circle.
Because I can't be a newbie if a
Well, that's why I'm
pro
here.
is-
I'm here to help you guys
Okay.
see this stuff.
What do you want to do with this?
I want you to make it a little bit bigger than the San Francisco and pretend like we're going to cut that out of orange vinyl and then we're going to cut the SF out of black vinyl. So I want it to be bigger than the
Bigger.
SF.
Okay.
You can put them on top of each other and I want you to change the color of it to orange.
Ooh, this is getting technical here. Hold on. Circle.
Okay, so you have a
No,
little-
don't tell me.
Well, this might take all day. Okay, there you go. You're close. You're hot. You're hot. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Not Adobe clay.
It just the
Okay.
color to remind you that you're cutting it out of orange.
Boom.
Okay, so now I want you to put the SF on top of it so you can visualize. Uh-oh, it's behind it. What are you going to do
hold on.
now?
I am going to
Hi, Salwa.
arrange it.
Good job.
I'm going to move it to the front.
You've never done this before.
Nope.
I promise you, he hasn't. That's how easy Design Space is, guys.
So I'm guessing if I wanted to move both of them, you highlight them both.
You're so techie and smart.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, and then you can drag them together. So, do you like the sizing of that?
Sure.
Okay. And it's we're not going to put this really on your laptop. I just want them to see how easy it is for you to figure it out.
Okay.
Okay, so now what do you think? If you're all ready to go, are those set to cut? Look at your layers.
My layers?
What do they say on them? Do they have the little scissors next to them?
Yes
Right
and yes.
There and there. Okay, so they're saying that they're ready to cut, and they're going to cut those.
And what if it doesn't have the scissors?
You can click it, and see that very top line right there?
Uh-huh.
You can change it to right. Change it to right.
Oh, so you can change it to what you want it to be.
Yeah, so change it to right.
So if this were, if this orange was paper,
Mm-hmm.
we could set our SF to right. If we had a pin in there, it would draw the SF thing.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we don't have time for that. Let's go.
No, we don't.
All right.
Okay. So now we're ready to go. What do you think we're going to do?
I'm going to make it.
Okay, and this might confuse you a little bit. Now what did you get to?
This looks like this thing right here.
Yeah, it's your mat.
Mat. This is my mat.
Okay,
Hi,
and what
mat.
color is that mat?
This mat is green.
What does the green mat mean?
It's this big.
Read the corner.
Oh. It's a standard grip.
Okay.
12 by 12.
So you have 3 different colors of mats. You don't right now, but you have got a light grip, a standard grip, and a maximum grip, I think it's called. Or max.
Sounds good.
Strong grip. That's
So
what
if
it's
I
called.
were cutting vinyl, I would use the standard grip, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So
Sounds good.
I got him on that question. Someone said, okay, so now why are there 2 different mats? Why do you suppose?
Because you have 2 different images that need to be cut. 2 different things.
2 different,
Shapes.
not shapes.
Vinyl pieces.
And let me give you a hint. If that circle was black, it would cut on the same board.
Well, because technically we'd be doing orange vinyl and black vinyl.
There
so
you
you're
go.
going to have 2 different cuts.
But one thing that Tay does is she turns them the same color, so we didn't do it all in one, and we just move our vinyl onto... Does that make sense?
Well, I ain't Tay, so
Okay.
let's keep it basic.
You're a beginner. Okay.
Yes.
So how many mats will we need to finish this whole
We
project?
would need 2 mats.
Or we can use one and just put different vinyl on it.
Sure.
But we'd have to cut twice, right?
Yes.
But right now we're just going to cut the SF out.
Yes.
So we want to go to the next step. Now, okay.
Continue.
So right now you can move that SF wherever you want it.
On the
okay?
mat.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
keep it basic. LOL. Yes. Okay, we're keeping it basic. So you can move it. Maybe you only have a piece of vinyl that is a certain size and it can only fit in a certain spot on your
Like
mat.
if I only had a 6-inch by 6-inch piece of vinyl,
You would-
a scrap from last project, you
Yes.
could use it.
And you want to make sure that your SF, are you doing iron-on right now or vinyl?
I'm doing vinyl.
Okay, so we want to keep our image straight. Not straight, but not flipped. If it was iron-on, we would flip it in this step.
Gotcha.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I click continue now?
Yeah,
All
click
right.
continue. That's what I was waiting for you. Okay, so
Connect machine.
you're going to select your Cricut device, and it's picking up this device, and it's going to connect to it. Okay?
We hope it is.
Yeah, if it doesn't, then that cord will come in handy. And I'm going to put this back over here so we can both
All
find
right,
this.
it's on. Now
It's
it's
connected?
saying ready to load. So I'm guessing I have to put vinyl.
He's just going to go for it. I don't even have to tell him what to do.
Load. Insert mat with desired material into position. Press the flashing load, unload button.
Sorry,
Well, look
guys.
at that. There's a light that's flashing.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. That's probably the hardest part right there is getting your vinyl open. It's one of the harder
Well, it
things.
looks like I succeeded at that.
Been thinking about a Mother's Day present, and I know I want to. Mother's Day, a Cricut would be awesome.
That would be an amazing gift.
Yeah, it would. That would be like, if you want to make your mother extremely, extremely happy, that's what you would get her. And I'm going to turn the camera around and turn you guys around so I can see you. Make sure
Oh,
you
look
guys
at
are
this.
still
A
here.
handy dandy cutter I could use.
That's exactly what you need right
I
there.
only need it like 6 inches of it.
I'm going to turn you guys around. Turn you guys around, all right? So then I can see you guys. No, this is really difficult. All right, hold on. What is he doing over there?
I am measuring out my vinyl.
Okay, hold on. Wait. This step needs to be seen.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so he's measuring out his vinyl.
Probably not in a...
Make sure it's... So how are you measuring? What are you making sure?
I am using the mat.
Okay,
underneath.
So here's a quick tip. Oh, you're using the mat. That's pretty innovative, babe.
1, 2, 3, 4,
No,
5.
here, stop. I'm just going to help you for a second.
Okay, help me
Okay,
out.
take the mat out. And that was super innovative. Thumbs up for innovation.
All right.
Okay, this has a pop out. Take the vinyl out for a second.
Take the vinyl out.
Okay.
Is this
Right here.
It's a Cricut product.
This is a Cricut product.
All right.
This pops out. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
There you go.
All right.
And now you're trying to cut 6 inches. So come in from this side. See, this is good because I would not think to try to like explain this tool to you guys that much.
Is it easier to cut it with the roll?
Without the roll, you mean?
Well,
this is you. I got to see what people have
Exactly.
problems with on their first time. I'm trying really hard not to help him.
don't help me, lady. All right.
Okay.
We got 6 inches
Okay,
there.
so you're down. You got it to 6 inches right here. Do you really? You're cutting it 6 inches tall, so that's fine.
Whatever.
You usually want to give it a little bit of a buffer.
Okay, I'll go 7.
Okay. You don't necessarily need an inch, but not exactly your project size.
Voila.
Okay, so he's got his piece of vinyl, so now we can just put that aside. We are going to need transfer tape in a second.
Do I need to cut that too?
Yeah, why don't you just go ahead and cut. You can use scissors for that. Just do like a 6x5 square.
I like this deal though.
Okay, you can use the deal. He's going to do the same thing on that, and he's going to waste some of my
Hey,
tape, but it's cool. It's
you know
cool.
what? Newbies probably waste all kinds of material.
This is true. My tip yesterday was to practice on paper. Live videos are so unprofessional.
That's all right.
Okay, so we're going to just wrap you guys back on here.
You need to turn them a little bit.
Turn them. Are we
Yep.
good?
Good.
Okay.
All right, so I'm guessing I peeled this off.
Yeah, but we want to save that.
Save it.
Why do you think we would save this?
Well, because it's sticky, and you don't want things like garbage sticking to it.
Exactly. It's to protect
or
your mats
your
later.
own hair.
Which I have ruined a lot of mats because I don't save these, or I just don't put them back on because I'm lazy.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Now what are you gonna do?
well, this needs to go on here.
So he's putting his vinyl on his mat. He's thinking about it.
Yes. Well, does this backing?
Okay, good question. Vinyl goes. So think about it. Let's figure out why. Why would you keep it face up? Why would you keep your vinyl face up?
Well, because it's gonna. You don't want it cutting through the backing.
Yeah, you want it to cut just the vinyl and you want it to leave the backing. So vinyl goes face up. Yes.
We leave this backing on.
You leave the backing on.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm
you
gonna
do.
line it up.
So he's lining it up.
And then,
It doesn't have to be super perfect.
well, what about
Okay,
a bubble
so-
like that?
Here, this is your scraper tool.
Scraper tool.
So if you get the tools kit, you get a bunch of the, ooh, I have an X-Acto knife that's facing upward. That's not a good idea. You get your tweezers. I'm just gonna leave these out in case you wanna use them. This spatula, a
Alright.
weeder tool.
You gotta get a tools kit, right?
Yeah,
So that does not come with a Cricut?
this doesn't come with just the machine, but you'll want one of these. You'll also want a pack of mats and stuff to work on. But like I said, practice on paper till you learn your machine so you don't waste money.
Alright, so I'm
Okay,
ready to load,
Let's
right?
turn the machine this way so you don't put your butt in their face.
I'm conscious of that. Even sweat.
Okay, so to load
So
your
there's
mat,
little guides here.
there are guides.
that
You're
the
gonna
mat
just
goes in.
put it right in. And you're gonna push firmly against it so that it picks it up when you press load.
Push load.
Press load. And one of the mistakes I've made before is not pushing firmly and thinking it was loaded, but it wasn't already loaded.
So now once you load it and the machine says it's loaded, oh, you gotta make sure you're on vinyl too. Right?
Yeah, so
doing
this is
vinyl.
when you set your settings. So is it on vinyl?
It's on vinyl.
Okay, so it's on vinyl. What if it was glitter vinyl?
What? That's too complicated. I'm guessing you would want to do like one notch up.
No, actually it'd be less, but anything that's not on this dial, you want to do to custom.
Oh.
And then you would pick it out of here.
Well, I'm glad I'm not doing a glitter.
We're not. This is a basic project.
Can I just push the button?
Yes, so now the Cricut button's blinking, but remember, always check your settings first, even though it's telling you to cut.
We're cutting.
Cutting! Good thing we're doing so you want to have a lot of space back here because the mat pushes it back here. So you want to make sure that your machine's either pulled out or on a surface that has some space back here. That's one of my things I do wrong a lot. So let's quiz them. What are these called?
Those are tweezers.
They're reverse tweezers, so try them. Why are they reversed?
So it pinches the material.
Yeah, you don't have to hold it to keep them closed. You just have to hold it to open it for a split second, and then it'll hold them for you. What's this thing called?
That's a shovel. A scraper.
Spatula.
Spatula.
This is your...
Oh, I know this one. This is a kneader.
Close.
A weeder.
A
Is
weeder.
it already done?
It's done.
What? That
I
was
know.
super fast.
Okay, but look how much vinyl you wasted.
Well, that's your
Well, you
problem,
didn't waste.
not mine.
Okay, so now what do you do?
This light is flashing, so I'm guessing I push that.
Exactly, the light flashes.
The unload button.
And here's a fancy but when this button blinks, the Cricut button, it actually makes a little Cricut sound.
What?
Yep, you just have to listen really close.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're done with our machine. Completely done with the machine. That was easy. Except if we were to cut our circle, we would load the mat and do that again with orange.
Yep.
And we'd get a circle. So now let's cut this so we don't waste all this vinyl. Because you don't want to waste vinyl. You can always cut afterwards too.
Where's
Sorry.
the best place to get vinyl?
Cricut.com, of course, through my links on my blog.
Oh.
Okay, so
Where's
just
the best place to buy a Cricut?
through my links on my blog as well. Can you just leave that on the mat and
Leave it on
cut
the mat.
just cut off that excess so you don't waste all that.
Sure.
I'm saving you time too. So he's gonna cut off the part that, cause it's only a 6 by 4 image, and he cut a 12 by 6. So we have all this, which is a lot of vinyl when you're doing projects. So we're gonna save that. Okay, no more help from me. Okay, now
No
you're
more
gonna
help.
weed that.
Now I'm going to weed it. Well, I'm guessing I need to peel out the...
So you have to peel out all the negative space, and I already see something I want to give a tip on. So when you are weeding, don't go right to the edge of where your project is, because you are gonna chance messing up your project.
Putting a tear in it or something?
Yeah, so go ahead and tear a spot away
Do I
from
need
your
to get
project.
this all out?
Yeah, so you can see like there's a whole strip of vinyl right here that you basically wouldn't need. So go away from your project a little bit and peel and make a hole and then start peeling. That way you don't have a chance of like accidentally screwing up your decal that you're doing. And then now you can just go for it. You don't even need to do that
I
anymore.
don't need to do that
Just
anymore? Just peel away.
Go at it. It's
Go at it.
vinyl. Vinyl can handle it all. So you just take it off.
Can you do that again for me? Just take it off.
Just take it off. Hey, this is a family-friendly show.
Sorry, I was not there.
Okay.
I'm focusing on my SF.
Okay, so now,
So now you have to be able to get this off, and that's where we need.
which tool do you think would work best for getting that off? Another tip I'm going to tell you is when you're using your transfer tape, if it's bigger than your paper, don't do it on your mat because it'll stick to your mat and then it's kind of
I'm
annoying.
gonna shovel it off.
Not the right tool.
No. I'm gonna scrape it off.
Yeah.
This thing.
Well, you can start peeling it up with your fingers
Oh.
and then use that to kind of assist you when you get to the bigger parts. So this is the big sized scraper tool. And I like this a lot better than the little ones because for cleaning off your mats.
Boom! Look, We got it.
So right now, on this step, while your mat is perfectly clean,
Cover it.
put that back on.
Get your hair off of there.
Hair
This definitely is not my hair. All right,
Close.
hold on.
just a little bit longer. There we go. So now our
Protected.
mat is pretty, and we're done with our mat. We're done with that. I mean, you actually get the mat back.
Get the mat.
Now work on top of the mat without the stickers.
Oh,
Because then you have
then you
something to
got it.
protect your surface.
Gotcha.
Look at all these
You're
tips.
beautifully.
Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Cut that smaller so you don't waste all that transfer tape. So you want to get transfer tape that's about the same size as your project that you're working on. What are you doing?
Hey, you are only there when.
That's
it's-
actually really smart. He snipped it to measure it and then he picked it up so he didn't have to like cut it down where he was.
All right.
Okay, so this is vinyl. Vinyl sticks vinyl's really easy, but one thing that vinyl does is it sticks really good to the transfer tape. So I want you to make this transfer tape not so sticky somehow. Pull off the backing. How do you think you would make it not so sticky?
Lick it.
No.
Dang it.
Just go like this.
Whoa. See, a newbie would not know that.
That's why we're doing this video, so I
All
can
right.
think about all the tips
We're
I
learning
need to
together,
give.
people.
Okay, so now fold it.
Fold it.
Well, now, no, sorry. No, don't fold it like that. Sorry. Just kind of
Oh.
do like this.
Hey, I got this.
Okay.
Okay, I got this.
But you don't want bubbles. Okay. All right, so now, what tool do you think would work best to get it to adhere really good? It already...
My scraper.
Yeah,
Well,
but don't do too much because regular vinyl sticks perfectly fine. If this was glitter vinyl, you would want to like attack this and use strong grip transfer tape
Okay.
because glitter vinyl's
So that looks about right.
Yeah,
All right.
so I'm going to see how you do this and then I'll try to give you some tips. So he's just peeling it up. No, just... You don't want it to stick too much because you want that transfer tape to come off easily.
Yeah.
So is it peeling it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could either do it like that, like how he's doing, or
But-
now I'm going to tell you my tip.
Hold on.
No, I'm going to tell you my tip.
Okay, what's your tip for when it doesn't
Put
come
it
up?
back.
The whole thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Turn it over.
Turn it over.
Pull the white off at a 90-degree angle.
Sure.
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 Not a 90-degree angle, 180-degree angle.
Just diagonal.
No,
No.
that's why I'm trying to figure it out. Fold it, like with the crease, and peel it back.
Oh, okay.
Okay? You see what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? We're
They
learning
probably can't.
tips.
They probably can't see though.
Can you see what he's doing?
So here's, I'm peeling the white straight back.
He's holding it flat against it and peeling it back, which I do a lot in my vinyl videos. And you guys can see. Here we go.
Look at that.
So
It's
now
on there.
you just
Oh.
decide what you want to put it on.
I'm gonna put it on my laptop.
Oh, well, go get your laptop.
All right.
All right.
Give them some more tips while I go get it.
Well, I think we're doing pretty good. You guys have any questions while we're at it? I don't know if I can read them from there. And my comment reader's in the shower. My kid stayed home from school today. You got it? Oh, that was fast.
Got it.
Okay, so actually, good. I'm glad I grabbed it. Grab that little bottle right there.
This?
That has alcohol in it, not
Uh-huh.
not the kind
Not the
that you're
drinking
hoping.
kind.
Yeah, it has the regular kind. Just spray a little bit on there and pretend like you have a rag. You want to use alcohol when you're doing vinyl because alcohol will dehydrate it and get all the oil, even though he's using his hands. And he's probably putting a
That
lot of
probably
that
has
oil
bacon
back
grease
on
on it.
So it gets it nice and clean, and it makes it so that your vinyl sticks real good. It'll
Okay.
stick, but
Do we need to wait till it's dry?
yes. So make sure you can blow it. You can do
It feels
shake
good.
it like a Polaroid picture. Okay, so this part's pretty easy. This is why I was saying you don't want your vinyl to stick to it super good because you want that, or your transfer tape, because then you want your transfer tape to come off pretty easily.
Okay. So now do
Now
I
you
just-
want to get it on there real good. Another tip is to use a tennis ball, but we don't have a tennis ball. You can like roll it
Oh,
around.
because like the material on it.
Especially if you're doing like a wall or anything that has ridges, the tennis ball really works it into all those little cracks. But this is pretty smooth surface.
So once I think it's somewhat.
This is my laptop that he took my decals off of, by the way.
Hey. Oh, you talked about that in a video?
I talked about it yesterday. And by the way, I'm going to design something else to go on that with yours. He said he wanted, what was it?
I love my wife.
I love my
No,
wife.
we should take Briley's input. I love wife.
I heart wife.
I heart wife.
Okay, I'm going to have to go back and read all the comments once this is over so that I can, I don't know, comment back. Okay, so you want to rub it really good.
Really good?
Yeah, and then the same thing, you want to pull it off.
I don't want to break the laptop.
Oh, stop it. Okay, so then don't use this tool then. Use your hand. Use your hand to go in circles. Like this. And then at that same angle, and transfer tape's a little bit harder to get off than the white paper. You want to, it even helps.
I got this.
Good job.
Got
If you get closer to your project, it's kind of a double whammy. It's like pulling the sticker, it's pulling the transfer tape off, but it's holding the decal down. So you go real close to your project and you pull it back. Good job. Oh, one little spot. And then you can go over it again with your scraper tool if you wanted. I'm gonna do
Boom.
wife.
Hey, can you reuse this?
Yep, exactly. And it's already de-sticked, so it's good for more vinyl projects later. De-sticked.
Cricut language.
It's not, it's Tay language. I have weird words.
Oh.
I was gonna see if I could finish a project in the time it took you to get that on there, but you did really good. Nope, I can't. So I already have I heart.
There we are, peoples.
What? Oh, there it is. It's right there. Don't freak
Boom.
out. I thought they took hearts out of design
I did it.
shapes, but they didn't. It's just at the bottom.
Can I have a high five?
High five! Guys, give him a thumbs up.
Hey, if this guy can figure that thing out, I think y'all can. So, Mother's Day is coming up. You should buy one. Maybe a guy might be watching this.
Lots of guys
Great.
use them.
Oh, use them. Okay.
Oh, maybe a guy's watching them and wants to get one for their
Their
wife.
wife.
Or their
Yes.
mom. Or their daughter.
Yeah, that's true too.
Or if you're
Or for a guy too.
guys use them all the time.
I
They're
would see
great
why.
for
Yeah.
men projects.
You could create decals for all your stuff.
Think if you have a business and it requires customization, this machine is awesome for it.
Yes.
Many
is.
men use it.
All right.
Thank you for helping me today,
You're
sir.
welcome.
You can check out his YouTube channel at.
I have a YouTube channel?
No.
Oh. Auntie Tay.
He doesn't have a YouTube channel.
I make appearances on there about once every 6 months.
Sometimes. Do you think you'll ever have a YouTube channel?
Nope. I will live vicariously through my beautiful wife.
All right. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, people. Thank you for watching.
Hope that helped you guys. I'm going to go read all your comments now and comment back to you guys in the comments. Comments. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.